I don't think anybody's awake. Are you guys excited to be here tonight? Okay, good. Hey, I want to introduce you to Miss Jana Randberg. Miss Jana is the brains behind having this night, so let's all say thank you to her.
Thank you guys for showing up here tonight. As you can tell, the front row right here is Keith Coast's biggest fans, and so we are so excited that he is here tonight. If you went to Falls Kids Creek this year, you know who Keith Coast is. Yes? Who is ready for Keith Coast? Woo! There's my child. All right, well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. And if you don't have a church home, we would be so glad to have you here on Sundays and Wednesday nights. Sunday mornings at 9:15 or 9 o'clock is Sunday school, 10:15 for church, and then 6 o'clock we are having our Awana kickoff party on August 28th at 6 p.m. Kittyland. We would love to have you come out, have fun. We're gonna have ice cream, homemade ice cream, games at Kittyland. Come out, have a fun time, and register for Awana.
Thank you, Miss Jana. All right. We are excited this evening to have Mr. Keith Coast here with us tonight. And he is a man that needs no introduction, so I'm not going to introduce. No. Hey, Keith, we're so glad that you're here. Welcome.
Glad to be here, guys. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. All right, y'all better simmer down, all right? Yeah, y'all are starting to scare me. All right, now, that's all right. Now listen, you guys got the Keith Coast fan club right here, right? Yeah? But this is my family over here, all right? You see how he's over here? Yeah. I brought backup, all right? Yeah. Some of you are like, what in the world's going on? I don't know. I have no idea. We're having a family reunion tonight, but we are going to have some fun. You guys ready to have some fun? I'll take that as a yes. Very good. Well, my name is Keith Coast. It is not French toast. There is some confusion, all right, yeah. There is, but you know what, I will say, I was just telling Pastor Brian, I have never in 20 years had a church do French toast and bacon with Keith Coast. I'm gonna tell you, that was amazing. If you guys missed dinner, that was awesome, all right? And I just wanna say, listen, Jesus said, "You will know that you are my people will know you are my disciples for the way that you love one another." I have never had a church be that generous with bacon, all right? For real. And you can feel God's presence in here tonight just because of that, all right? We are going to have some fun. I brought with me my three favorite things tonight. I brought some illusions. You like illusions? Very good. I brought some balloons. You like balloons? Yes. And then I brought with me some dangerous things. I'm from Lawton, so, you know, I mean, that's where we keep them all. All right, but here, I don't know why. Traveling around, y'all from Oklahoma. I am from Oklahoma, and so it's always good to do stuff in my hometown. I kind of consider Duncan my hometown, really. My family's mainly from Marlow, Rush Springs. We used to come to Duncan because that's where McDonald's was, all right? Yes, I remember the old McDonald's with the hamburger that we could climb in and the big Grimace swirly slide that would burn you, right, in the summertime. That was great. But good memories here in Duncan. So guys, I really am excited to be here. Now, I get to travel all over the world. And for the last 18 years, I've got to travel all over the place. I've been to like 18 different countries like Singapore, Indonesia, Iceland, Poland, Dominican Republic, Arkansas. I've been a lot of different places. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that not every crowd is the same. So I need to see what kind of a crowd we're dealing with here tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a test. Get you guys ready for back to school, right? Yes. Now, I'm here to tell you that not all tests are bad, all right? Unless you get older and then you go to the doctor. Those tests aren't so fun. But here's the thing. Tonight, I'm going to show you this is a fun test. You're going to love this test so much. So here's what I'm going to do. Since we're all kind of spread out, I'm going to split you guys in half. From here over this way, this will be this side, okay? All right? And then from here over that way, this will be that side, all right? All right, so And if you guys are on the line, whatever, you just pick which side, all right? So is this side ready tonight? What about that side? They got extra powdered sugar. All right, very good. All right, now, here's what we're gonna do. This side, you're gonna take the test first, and then that side, you're gonna have a turn. But that side, I don't want you to take the test while I'm giving it to this side. I want you to watch what happens to their faces, okay? Because that's the best part. Now, you guys don't freak out. Nothing's gonna happen to your face, all right? It's just the reaction on your face that's amazing, and I want them to see it. And then after this side's had a turn, that side's gonna have a turn. And after that side's watched this side's faces, then this side's gonna watch that side's faces. Everybody understand? Yeah! Good. All right. So this side, if you're ready, I need you to look up this way. I have here a scientific device known as a swirly. Now, when I was your age, a swirly was a completely different thing. All right? Yes. If you guys would like to know what an old school swirly is, there's a guy here named Greg Yuntz right here. All right? He can show you an old school swirly. Right, Greg? Absolutely. All right? Yeah. Don't ask him. All right? Yeah. Here's the deal. I want you guys to look directly at the swirly and do exactly as I say. All right? Now remember, that side you're watching their faces. This side you're watching right here. Oh, all right. We're gonna do this for about 10 seconds. All right? So sit up straight, hands to your side, lean forward just a tad. All right, you guys are actually doing it. That's great. All right, yeah. Let's see. I saw everybody go, ooh. All right. I love it. So just keep staring at the middle of the swirly. We're going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at my head. Right? I know, right? Crazy, right? Now look, that side has no idea what just happened, all right? They saw you guys go like, all right? All right, that side, sit up straight, hands to your side, lean forward just a tad. We're gonna do this for you guys. Just look at the middle of the swirly. We're gonna do this for about 10 seconds. Now you guys get to watch their faces, so we're gonna do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at my head. Right? Isn't that crazy? Y'all want to see it again over here? All right, now did anybody not see it over on this side last time? All right, very good. All right, now we're going to give you one more shot, okay? Now some people don't see it. Just start looking at the middle. Just start looking at the middle of the swirly. Some people don't see it because they get distracted by my ridiculous good looks. I get that all the time, all right? People are like, wow, he's such a handsome man, all right? Yeah. Don't be distracted by this, all right? Yeah. My mom's here, all right? So, here we go. She'll come after you. All right, now here we go. We're going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You will clean your room when you go home. 2, you're welcome. 1, now look at my head. Right? Isn't that crazy? All right, that side, here we go. Last chance. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. All right, I see Jana looking intent. Have you seen it yet, Jana? No? Oh, you better. This is your chance. This is your shot. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Look at the swirly, the very middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look at my head. Very good. How many of you guys saw my head get bigger or smaller? All right? How many of you guys are like Jana and did not see it either time? All right? We'll have a special class afterwards. All right? Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. That's all right. Sometimes people don't see it. That's all right. But you know what? If you saw it, it tells me you know how to listen, pay attention. Tonight, we're going to have a good time. So are you guys ready? Sweet. Now, I'm really excited, y'all. All right, now I've been doing this for a long time, and for some reason, I just found out that my grandma has never seen my show, all right? It's a very special night for me, all right? So here's the thing. I'm going to do some of my favorite tricks that I love tonight, and I want to do them for you because this is fun, right? We're all about having fun, right? Now, I want to make one thing clear. You know, when I say what I do, some people say, ooh, he does illusion. That's just another word for magic. That's right. And when I say the word magician, you think of that other word, liar. Exactly. All right, look. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that I have super magical powers because I don't, all right? Proof is right here. If I can make anything disappear, I get rid of this right here, all right? Yeah, and then I do something about that, okay? But I leave this alone. Now, the thing is, I do illusions, all right? And I know some people sometimes, they say, ooh, does that make you a Christian illusionist? I used to be, okay? But then I grew a full beard, okay? I'm in a different classification now. Now I'm classified as a wizard, all right? So people call me a Jesus wizard, all right? Yeah, which your Sunday school teacher may not be cool with that, but that's okay, all right? Now, when people find out that you can do illusions, all right, when they find out about that, they're like, hey, Mr. Keith, if you're so cool at illusions, can you, like, float in the air? Would you guys like to see me float in the air tonight? Too bad, it ain't happening, all right? Yeah, because it takes a lot to make that float, all right? And I just had a bunch of French toast. All right, so I'm not going to do that. And then people are like, well, Mr. Keith, if you're so good at illusions, can you make a kid float in the air? Would you guys like to see a kid float in the air? Too bad. Sit down. Sit down. No, we're not doing that. All right, yeah. Hey, look, I can make a kid float in the air for just a second, all right? But then usually they either hit the floor, all right, or they just float, and they're at the top of the ceiling. This is a really high ceiling, all right? Yeah, and we don't have time for you to come down, all right? Yeah. But then I learned how to make a root beer float. You guys like root beer floats? Too bad. Nothing on the carpet, all right? Yeah, not my rules, all right? But check it out. I can make a rope float. Would you guys like to see a rope float? Some of you are like, no, we don't want to see anything anymore. I know. Hang with me. Look, I promise you this is going to be fun. Now, we are going to work together. Now, what do you call it when we work together? That's right, cooperation. Very good, kids, all right? Yeah, cooperation, teamwork, all right? We're going to work together, and we're going to make this rope float. Now, you guys are really smart. I like to start things off by counting to 3, but you guys are super smart. I know you can count to 3 in English. Prove it. Very good. All right, and I thought, you know what? Sometimes I switch it up a little bit, and I go with Spanish, but I bet you guys know that too. Ready? Exactly. You guys know that, all right? But, so I'm going to give you guys 2 in my travels. 2 of my favorite languages that I've come across is German and French. So I'll give you the choice. I'll teach you how to count to 3, but what we'll do is I'll give you a choice. Who wants to learn how to count in French? All right? Who wants to learn how to count in German? Ooh, that's really close. Let's try again. French. All right. German. Let's go with German. All right. Very good. All right. Yes. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. In German, number 1 is eins. Say eins. Zwei. Drei. Very good. Say eins. Zwei. Drei. Very good. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. Then I want you to snap your fingers. Do you know how to snap your fingers? Okay. If you don't, just do this. It's an illusion. Welcome to my world. All right. Yeah. And then I want you to put your fingers out in front of you. All right. And wiggle them. Cheerleaders. What do we call that? Jazz fingers? Close. Jazz hands. Spirit fingers. Yes. I know because I was a cheerleader in homeschool. All right. And that was the only move that we were allowed to do, all right? Yay, all right, yeah. It's fun, all right? Yeah, now, here's the deal. We're going to do spirit fingers, and we're going to go, woo! All right? So we're going to go, eins, zwei, drei, and then we're going to go snap, all right? And then we're going to go, woo! And when we do, this rope is going to float. It's going to be amazing. It's going to blow your mind, and you're going to be like, woo! All right? So if you're ready, sit up straight, hands to your side, lean forward just a tad. Here we go. Eins, zwei, drei. Snap those fingers, spirit fingers, and woo! Okay, it didn't work. All right, now, you know what? It usually doesn't work because not everybody was doing it. Now, I don't want to be a tattletale, but I did see some people in the back over there not doing it, all right? So we need everybody to do it, or what? Excuse me? Did you just say I look bloated? It's August and it's 107 degrees outside, all right? I'm a little bloated, all right? It floated. I'm sorry, I thought you said something else. I apologize, yeah. I'm a little sensitive. I have a medical condition. I was diagnosed very early. My doctor said I had a medical condition called chubby. And As we all know, there's no cure for chubby. And, but I have been self-medicating with Skittles. All right, so let's just try this again, all right? I may switch up to gummy bears later. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Sit up straight, hands to your side, lean forward just a tad. Here we go. Ready? Eins, zwei, drei. Snap those fingers. Now wiggle your fingers and go, woo! All right, great. That's really fantastic, okay? Because now I saw some people over here not doing it, all right? Now look, listen. What? You let it go, Elsa. Look, here's the deal, all right? This will work. Hey, calm down. I will call security if you got... It is not floating. The other side is not floating. This one is not floating either. I could do this all night. This side, no. Oh! Has it been doing that the whole time? Y'all should have said something. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you because you were yelling. All right? I know. All right, so, whoa. That is not supposed to float on both ends like that, all right? That is not an illusion, that's just spooky. All right, so let's count to 3 in English and let's say, shh. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shh. Good job, guys. Give yourself a big round of applause. Excellent job. Love it. You know, teamwork works together, right? You guys were all trying to communicate to me by yelling, all right? Yeah, that was great, all right? Yeah. Reminds me of a couple of old deacons meetings I was a part of. Here's the thing, all right? Yeah. Just kidding. Brian didn't tell me to say that, all right? This is a long time ago, all right? Yeah. Here's the thing. Guys, you know what? We work together within the church, right? All of us have different parts. All of us have different jobs. And all of us working together, we can share God's love with everybody we meet. Amen? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. There you go, yeah. I know who was at camp with me now. You guys were on it. That's awesome. All right, so, you know what? I love that trick, but I'm going to show you guys the very first trick, all right? The very first trick that I ever learned. Actually, not the very, very first trick. You guys would never want to see that one. People don't like that one, all right? Yeah, because it's lame and dumb. Nobody ever wants to see that one. But I'll show you the first. No, you don't want to see it, really. You really want to see the very first trick I ever learned? All right, I did bring them, and I'll teach it to you. This is a good one. But listen, a lot of people are angry afterwards. Just be warned, all right? Yeah, so it's a linking ring trick. Have you ever seen the linking rings? Yeah. All right, so I got 2 rings right here. Check them out. All right, are you ready? Watch as I link them together. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I didn't say it was good. I told you wouldn't like it, all right? But look, I'll take them back apart. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Look, Mr. Brian can do that one, all right? Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, well, never mind, all right? He's still trying to figure it out. Listen, for those of you that think that's not a good trick, I promise you. How many of you know a preschooler, all right? You can kill 2 hours with that. I promise you, all right? Yes, I even have an uncle that thinks it's pretty cool. All right, now, here's the thing. Actually, I need a helper for this next trick, but I need somebody that meets a few requirements, all right? Number 1, I need somebody who hasn't brushed their teeth today, all right? All right. I also need somebody who has smelly, stanky feet, all right? Smelly, stanky feet. And I need somebody who's willing to admit in front of everybody here they pick their nose. It's a lot more girls than I was expecting, I'll be honest. I wasn't really expecting that. How about this guy in the white shirt with the palm tree sunset thing coming on? Let's give him a big round of applause as he comes up. Here he comes. Come on up here. Come on up here. Dude, give me some knuckles. I'd give you a high five, but you just said you pick your nose. All right, now, what's your name?
Carson.
Carson. Guys, let's give Carson a big round of applause. Carson. Welcome to the stage. How old are you, man?
I am 12.
You are 12. How long have you been 12?
Since March 15th.
Since March 15th, since you were 11.
Yeah.
That's great. I was 12 for a whole year myself. That's fantastic. Till I turned 13. That's just how that works. But you do it however you want. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. So what grade are you going into?
7th.
7th grade, dude. Year of the wedgies. All right, now, here's the deal. I'm just kidding. So here's the deal. Carson, we're going to do a little bit of a trick. And I'm going to make sure also, too, I get this straight. You haven't brushed your teeth today?
Yeah.
And you have smelly, stinky feet? Yeah. I can verify that from here. And you also said you pick your nose. Is this correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know why you're smiling about that, all right? But it's kind of weird, all right? Yeah. Let me ask you one more question. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Whoa, you do. All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're just kidding.
Yeah.
So you don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Well, it could have something to do with those 3 things right there, all right? But, I know, right? But if you can find a girl to put up with those 3 things, she's what we call a keeper. Am I right, guys? They don't want to answer because they're sitting next to their wife. All right, now, here's the deal, all right? You know what I'm talking about. All right. I just noticed right here behind her. Oh, here, look, right behind your ear. Look at that, Carson. Look at that. Oh, look, right here in your belly button, too. You had another one. You ever seen these? Like little cherry tomatoes? Rudolph noses? Yeah? All right, cool. Carson, can you hold your hands out like this? All right, very good. I'm going to put one here, all right, and one here. You are now what the furniture store calls a table, all right? IKEA would call you a flurb de lerven. It's only funny if you've been to IKEA. All right, now, all I'm going to do is take this one right here, one in each hand. Carson, I need you to put one hand behind your back. Very good. With that one, I need you to make a pointy finger. In the next few moments, please resist the urge. Don't put it up your nose. All I need you to do right now is to point to this hand or this hand. Go. It's kind of in the middle there. Can you just point this one right here? Okay, very good. Can you open up your hand? Very good. Hold on to this one. Squeeze it tight. Put it up over your head. All right, now, Carson, you've got one and I've got one. Now, I want you, on the count of 3, I want you to squeeze until you feel something happen. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. You feel anything happen? No? All right, you ready to squeeze harder. Yeah! Anything? Yeah! Felt something happen, Carson. Right here, all right? Right here is where mine's gone. Check your hand, see what you got. What in the world? He's got both of them, guys. Let's give him a big round of applause. How cool is that? All right. Are you walking away? Dude, we still got like 7 more minutes. All right, come here. All right, now, take these 2, put them in your hand. All right, squeeze tight. Guys, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, poof. All right, let's see what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3, poof. Open up your hand, see what you got. How many you got now?
3.
He's got 3. Let's give him a big round of applause. Here, I saw earlier, there was a table. Oh, here, we'll just use this. I meant to grab this earlier. Here, all right, we're going to do a table. Do you like to play games, Carson? Yes. Very good. So do reindeer. All right, now, this Christmas joke still works. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos. You guys watch Dora the Explorer too. I love it. All right, now, that's a funny joke because it's not. All right, never mind. All right, so here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. All you guys do is to keep an eye on these 3. Now, the first time I ever did this trick, first time I ever went to New York City, I was trying to find Spider-Man, right? And I was like, I turned down a dark alley, and then all of a sudden, there was this dude set up with a cardboard box, very similar to this, and he's like, hey, you want to play a game? And I was like, And he's like, you don't have a choice. And I was like, ah. So I learned how to play this game, all right? To save my life. It cost me a couple $100, but for you, it's absolutely free, all right? Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this ball, put it into the pocket, okay? This one right here goes into the hand. This one right here goes into the pocket with the other. Carson, how many's in the pocket?
2.
How many's in the hand?
1.
We're going to count to 3 and say poof. Ready? 1, 2.
3, poof.
You don't sound real excited when you do that, all right? Can we try it a little more excited, Carson? Let's try it again. Ready? You don't like math? This is 1, 2, 3, bro, all right? There's no math involved. I literally put 2 here, 1 here. We said 1, 2, 3, poof. It's not going to get any easier than that, I promise you, all right? So let's do it a little more excited this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, poof! That was a little over the top, all right? But you are ready for football season. I like that, all right? So here we go. Are you ready? Look at this. And we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Oh! You said you didn't like math. You got it wrong. All right, now, let's try this again. All right, now look. This is not real math. I know some of you are like, that's not real math. That's Common Core kind of stuff. I know, right? Which is funny. You can laugh. It's funny in all 50 states. Here's the thing, all right? That is sleight of hand. That is not real math. You should have, by your calculations, doing real math, that should have not happened that way, right? But that's sleight of hand. That's the art of illusion. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a chance to see how I did it. Now, Carson, most people say, Keith, you just did that really fast. I always take that as a compliment, all right? Because look at me. I am not very aerodynamic, okay? God did not make me fast, all right? Only time I move fast is when there's food involved. However, tonight, I'm going to give you guys a fair chance to see exactly how I do this. So what we're going to do, I have a slow motion button. I had it installed right back here. Do you see the blue button? In just a moment, behind my ear, there's a blue button. Do you see it? In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to gently press it. Don't poke it! Just gently press it, and I will go into slow motion. You guys will have a fair chance to see how I do this, okay?
Blue one.
The blue one, yeah, because you saw the other one back there, right? What color is it?
White.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, what color is it?
White.
White, okay, cool, all right. Some would, yeah, very good. Don't push that one, all right? I think it's red, but white, we'll go with that, all right? Now, just don't push the other button, all right? Yeah, I told a kid to push the red button one time, and he's like, no, it's white. And, you know, I was like, whatever. Just don't push that button, all right? Because that one makes me bite your hand really hard, all right? And we don't want you to push that button, all right? Because, right? You guys want him to push the other button? Raise your hand if you want him to push the other button, all right? See, these are not your friends, Carson, all right? Yeah, just so you know, all right? Yeah, look out for them. All right, so here's the deal. Just push the blue button, all right? All right, here we go. Very good. Excellent job. Now, I'm going to do this slowly, so I need you to watch me slowly. Are you ready? Here we go. I'll take this ball right here and put it in my pocket. Very slowly. This ball right here goes in the hand. This ball right here goes into the pocket with the other. How many's in the pocket? How many's in the hand?
One.
How many of you are just still confused? Very good. Let's count to 3 and say poof. 1, 2,
3, boom!
wow. I see their applause is slow motion as well, Carson. Thank you. Carson, can you turn off my slow motion button, please? Wrong button, try again. Go ahead. So close. Try one more time. Go ahead, Carson. Go ahead. Turn it off. I'm just messing with you. You got it the first time. All right, good job, guys. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yes, Carson. I'll be honest, you kind of scared me when you were like, 1, 2. I was like, oh my gosh. It was like you drank all the Gatorade, bro. All right, now, here's the deal, all right? Now, here's the deal. That trick is really fun, all right? But there's always this one question, okay? How many of those little red spongy balls does Mr. Keith have in his? Exactly, all right? And this is Duncan, Oklahoma. I know how this is going to work. If I don't show you guys, you're going to be like, how many of those little spongy red balls you got in your pocket, Mr. Keith? And this is in the parking lot as I'm trying to leave, all right? They'll usually circle up around me, all right? And these are just kids, all right? Yeah. So here's the deal. I usually tell kids it's none of your... You have parents too, that's good, all right? But I'm going to show you guys exactly what I have, all right? Carson, hold out your hands, okay? Squeeze real tight. Squeeze real tight. Guys, we're going to count to 3 and say poof. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Open your hands up, see what you got. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Carson. Let's give Carson a big round of applause. Thank you, Carson. Just put in my hand. Oh my gosh. So, okay, you gotta you're like not even trying. Okay, seriously? I got some other really fun tricks, Carson, if you'll quit goofing around. All right, yeah, good. Here, put it in my hand, Carson. All right, here we go. Okay, all right. It's all right, man. We got all night, bro. We got all night, all right? We do Netflix now. We don't have to DVR anything. All right. All right, Carson, come on, for reals. All right, very good. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is getting out of hand, all right? Really out of hand, Carson. All right, just put them right here. Sorry. All right. Okay. All right, yeah. And there's one more. All right, yep, right over here. Right, you missed one. Right there, yep. Perfect. Thank you, Carson. You are amazing. All right, yeah. I got a special gift for you. Let me put these someplace safe, right over here. All right, and I have here for you your very own set of spongy balls. Now, you're not allowed to play with these during the show, all right? And so there's instructions in there. You got to read them, all right? But you can learn how to do what I did. Now, also, too, I'm going to give you a bacon bookmark, all right? It's got a picture of me on the back, so you can put that up on your wall and shoot Nerf darts at it later, all right? Guys, let's give Mr. Carson here a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. You can have a seat. Yes, absolutely. Good job. Oh, my goodness. And, hey, listen, if you guys do end up getting that trick and learning how to do it, just be warned, you'll never be able to get a job at a bank. And they also won't let you take up the offering, okay? At church, it just makes people nervous, all right? Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, that was the first trick I ever learned. And you know what I learned about doing tricks for folks is that, like, you can never just stop with one. And whenever you do illusions, you're always asked to do a card trick, all right? You're always asked to do a card trick. So I need somebody here to help me with a card trick, all right? Let's see here. Honestly, y'all just scare me, all right? Whoa, all right, yeah. Y'all scare. Step back, all right? How about someone from this group over here? How about this young lady right here with the, yes, come on up here. Here she comes. All right, and what's your name? Emma, let's give Emma a big round of applause. Come on over here, Emma. Emma, how old are you? 7. 7?
I mean 8.
You mean 8? Wow, that was quick. All right, yeah. Did you just have a birthday?
Yes.
Yes. All right, awesome. How's it feel being 8 now?
Good.
Pretty good. It's kind of like 7, but like a little bit older, right? Awesome. All right, very good. Now, what do you do for a living?
Clean the house.
Clean the house. Sweet. Me too. Awesome. All right, now, you still live at home with your parents? Yeah, me too. Awesome. All right, now, here's what we're going to do, all right? Love you, Mom. All right, now, here's the deal. I've got my own basement, all right? Here's the thing. We're going to do a little card trick. Do you like card tricks? Good, we're going to do one anyways. All right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle through the cards just like this, and I want you to say stop anywhere in the middle, all right? We're going to get you a card and go from there, all right? So ready, and...
Stop.
Okay, that was a little too slow, all right? A little too slow. That's okay. It's all right. That's all right. You ready? And... All right. Okay, so when I riffle through the cards, you're going to say stop somewhere in the middle. Ready? And go.
Stop.
That was too fast. All right, so I'm messing with you, Emma. You're doing great. We got it this time. All right, ready? And
Stop.
okay, something really is going wrong. I don't know what in the world. Okay, let's just go old school. Pick a card, any card. Okay, but before you do that, I want you to look at the fronts and the backs. Does everything look normal to you, Emma?
No.
These don't look normal? No, good. That was a test, all right? Listen, this was a test. I love to carry this around with me to mess with really a particular group of people called the TSA, all right? Yeah. They're really fun, especially the guys at Lawton, all right? Yeah. And they're always like going through stuff in my bag, so I mess with them all the time. And they're like, what are these? And I'm like, nothing, right? And at 3:30 in the morning, it's not funny, and it usually makes me miss a flight, but it's worth it, okay? Now, Emma, actually, I have here some big, huge, ginormous cards, all right? These are actually huge-angus cards. You got to be careful using the word huge-angus in Oklahoma, though, because a lot of people think you're talking about a big black cow. But for these right here, all right, we're going to take, some of y'all got that, right? People in Ohio don't get it. Here's the thing, all right? Can you actually step right over here, all right? It'll be easier for you to see. Now, yeah, oh, sorry, just right here? Yep, right over that trap door. Fantastic. All right, now, here's what we're going to do, Emma. I want you to take a good close look at these cards, all right? Did you get a good close look? I am so sorry. That's all right. I have performer's insurance, all right? Yeah. For real. All right, now. They don't carry coverage for half the stuff I do, though. All right, but here we go. Now, check it out. We got 3 cards, right? Now, I need you to name off these cards for me. Now, don't give them names like Stephanie, Leroy, Rusty. Those are great names, all right? And most of my family's members are names, right? But I need you to name this card. What number is that? 2, and what are those things? Very good, the 2 of clovers. Then we have the K of hearts, which stands for the King of Hearts. Very good. And then we have the 10 of, what do those look like? What? No, those are clovers. What are these? Spates. Very good. It sounds like we got a little 3rd grader that plays Texas Hold'em online over here, yeah? All right, yeah. That's good. So we have the 2 of clovers, the King of Hearts, and the 10 of spades. Very good. It's good to see you're not hanging out in Lawton. All right, now. It's a casino joke. I can tell that because I'm Cherokee. I have plates. True story. All right, now. Sometimes I have jokes just for myself. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I want you to take the King of Hearts. Do you remember which one it is? But I'm going to make it difficult for you. I'm going to turn them over like this. Do you remember which one it is? I didn't say get it yet, all right? You remember which one it is? In a moment, I want you to take the card out and put it up against your body. Don't look at it. Don't let me see it. Don't let anybody out here. Ready? Go. And I don't want you to try this at home, all right? Because I said there was dangerous things in the show. This is it, all right? Yeah, never try this at home. Always go to your friend's house, okay? Because their mom never cares for whatever reason, all right? And usually their Kool-Aid's way better. Am I right? Right? Yeah? All right, so my mom made Kool-Aid with half the sugar required. It was gross, all right? Yeah. And I'm 40 years old, and I still remember that. She's laughing because it's true, all right? Yeah. Now, also, too, all right? Okay, yes. Also, I don't want you to take it and get what's called a paper cut, all right? Because we all know that hurts, so just take it. Now, remember, you're going to put it up against you got it? Okay, very good. All right, let's take King of Hearts. Very good. Put it up against your body. Don't look at it right there. Keep it secret for just a second, all right? Now, this is technically called a 3-card Monty, all right? Now, some of you may or may not believe that Emma here does have the King of Hearts. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a vote, because this is America, and that's how things work, because voting works. Am I right? Sure. Still too soon. All right, very good. All right, now, if you, if you are registered to vote, please raise your hand. It's a lot of little hands, y'all. All right, all right. I think I see what's going on in Oklahoma right now. All right. And America. This is everywhere, y'all. This is everywhere. All right, now, if you're registered to vote, all right, if you think this is the King of Hearts, raise your hand. If you think this is not the King of Hearts, raise your hand. If you vote, I really don't care. I want more French toast and bacon. All right? Just raise your hand, yeah? All right, so here's what we're going to do. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we give you the King of Hearts. Whoa! Who is this? Jesus. You say that like for sure. That's Jesus? Yeah, all right, that's good. That's good. How many of you guys say, because see, some people are like, I don't know, that looks like Barry Gibbs. Raise your hand if you thought Barry Gibbs. Yeah. And I don't know how old you are, all right? Yeah. How many guys, no, that's one of those Duck Dynasty guys, right? Yeah. So how many of you guys say that does look like Jesus? All right, yeah, so you're right, Emma. This is what we were going for. We said Jesus was the King of Hearts, and you know what? This is exactly what it is. We don't have an exact picture of what Jesus really looked like. This is what we refer to as an artist representation of what Jesus might have looked like back in the 70s with a mullet, all right? Yeah. You know what a mullet is? Business up front, party in the back, all right? Yeah, sweet. Now, here's the deal. It doesn't matter what kind of hairdo Jesus had. He could have a mullet, a mohawk, or he could have been bald as a cue ball. All you need to know is that he is the King of Hearts, and he loves you very much. And if you believe that, let me hear you say amen. Amen. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. All right, Emma, help me out with this. Go, Jesus loves moi. Very good, very good. Now, I want you to turn to your neighbor, all right? If you have more than one neighbor, all right, I want you to just pick the one that you love the most, all right? Just pick the one you love the most. Parents, I'll give you a moment to choose between your children now. Go ahead, make your choice. Wow, some of you, that was not slow at all. Y'all already had it. All right, look at them in the eyes, deep into their eyes. Don't kiss them, just look deep into their eyes and say, Jesus loves you. And I want you to give him a big high five and a nice Baptist side hug and a big kiss on the cheek. All right, yeah. Very nice. And then I want you to I have one for you. I have a little deck for you and a bookmark, all right? Yes, so you can hang that up in your room and shoot Nerf darts at it. All right, guys? Let's give them a big round of applause. Good job. Good job. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Hey, speaking of love, there's a lot of things. God's love goes a lot of different ways. But you know what? It's good to just enjoy life. How many of you guys just enjoy life, right? I mean, not so much right now in August in Oklahoma, right? Yeah, because it's hot outside. But here's the deal. I do have a song about something that I love. I brought one of my favorite instruments, all right? Shh, spoiler alert, all right? Yeah. Here's the deal. I brought my favorite instrument. Now, a lot of people are confused as to what this is. Raise your hand if you say a banjo, all right? Raise your hand for a banjo. Raise your hand for ukulele. How many of y'all say drum on a stick? Right, yeah. They're all kind of right. Actually, this is called a banjo-lele, right? Yeah. This was really popular about 100 years ago, and then, whatever. Things happened, and people thought, no, it's not that cool. And now we're trying to bring it back, right? But it's like if somebody from Oklahoma married somebody from Hawaii and had a kid, all right? Yeah. It's kind of the best of both worlds, and it's like... Right? Yeah. So you can play that over and over at a rest stop and make pretty good money, by the way. That's good. Just putting that out there. Right? Yeah. It's like whenever they put the tip in. All right. Anyways. Okay. So I wrote a little song. It goes like this. Well, I like it smoked and I like it fried. I like it with eggs. Oh, hey, this is really more of a solo. All right. Yeah. I'm messing with you guys. It's nice to have fans, y'all. All right, yeah. Let's try it again. Here we go. Well, I like it smoked and I like it fried. I like it with eggs on the side. My love for bacon will never die. Well, it's great for breakfast. It's great for lunch. Anytime you need to munch, eat it chewy or with a crunch. It's bacon, bacon, bacon. Come on, 'cause bacon is really great. I want bacon on my plate. Bacon. I can hardly wait. I want bacon, bacon, bacon. Well, that turkey stuff, it isn't real. Don't serve that stuff with any meal. Only eat what used to squeal. It's bacon, bacon, bacon. Well, bacon is a real fun treat. It's like candy made out of meat. So clap your hands and stomp your feet for bacon, bacon, bacon. Come on, 'cause bacon is really great. I want bacon on my plate. Bacon, I can hardly wait. I want bacon, bacon, bacon. Well, bacon is my favorite food. It puts me in a happy mood. Just don't you touch my bacon teeth. It's bacon, bacon, bacon. Here's the bridge. If your bacon falls to the ground, oh yeah. Hush, my child, don't make a sound. It'd be really cool if we had lighters right now. Just remember what you learned in school. Something called the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bacon is really great. I want bacon on my plate. Bacon, I can hardly wait. I want bacon, bacon, bacon. One more time, 'cause bacon is really great. I want bacon on my plate. Bacon, I can hardly wait. I want bacon, bacon, bacon. Good job, guys. I don't get a choir everywhere I go, man. That is so awesome. So yeah, bacon. I love bacon, and it's always been fun. And yeah, I had big expectations for that song. I was going to go on a world tour, and then found it's like religiously forbidden by 2/3 of the world. So anyways, I'm just sticking to the South of the United States, and it's going pretty well. Actually, if you guys would like, we also have the bacon songs now, the bacon book. All right, yeah. You can now read your children the story of bacon at night before they go to bed, or whenever you eat bacon. Anyways, that's fun. Yeah, so I'm an author now, all right? Yeah, you just take the words of a song, put it in a book, and now you're an author, right? Yeah, it's cheating, but it's good, all right? Yeah, it's good. Have you guys had a good time tonight? I've had a really good time tonight, and I want you guys to know that God does love us. It's always fun to me, especially, I just got done doing about 11 summer camps, all throughout Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi. I've been all over the place, And you know what? This summer, we've been reminding kids and the adults that came, that we need to share God's love because that is super important. And I want you to know as we go back to school, as we go back to work, it's a great opportunity to share God's love, right? Remember, Jesus said that people will know that you're my disciples because of your love for one another. And I just want to encourage that. So as you go back, realize that God's love can be shown to anybody and everybody. Amen? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, before I go, I want to do one more thing, all right? I want to do one more thing for you guys. It's kind of big, it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of dangerous. So I do need you kids, especially up here, all right? Yeah? I need you to make sure that you stay in your seats. Don't come up to the stage or off the stage, especially up here, because Mr. Keith could accidentally fall off. What I'm about to do is kind of hard to see with what I'm doing. I could fall off and smash you flat as a pancake, all right? Yeah, because Mr. Keith weighs at least 115 pounds, all right? Maybe 116 after dinner, all right? But 115 pounds, that's the last time I weighed myself in 5th grade, all right? But thing is, I don't want to smash you, all right? So please make sure you stay in your seats. You guys ready to see something crazy? All right, Jaden, I need a little music. Here we go. Turn it up. Come on. Can you guys do that? Crank that music, guys. Here we go. Woo!
And yeah, that really just happened, all right? So, so I was born in Chickasha, lived in Marlow, Geronimo, Lawton, and people bring me all over the world to do that right there, all right? And tonight was really nice. I only had to drive to Duncan, all right? So, I know. It's always nice whenever my family's here, because they know what I do, but they don't always get to see it, all right? What'd you think, Grandma? Yeah, all right. See? She loves me, all right? Yeah. So here's the deal. Before I pass out, let me say a few things, all right? You know, people always ask me, they say, Keith, how do you get in the balloon? How many of you guys are wondering that? Yeah? Well, I have incredible dance moves, okay? Which is a miracle, because I grew up Baptist too, all right? Yeah. Luckily, I had some Methodist friends, so, yeah. And so, anyways, and then people are like, how did you breathe in the balloon? How many of you guys are wondering that, yeah? I use a thing called my nose, okay? Yeah, so a limited supply of oxygen. And then people say, Keith, do you sell the big balloons at your table? How many of you are wondering that? No, I don't, all right? Yeah. The last thing I need is a bunch of kids and dads bouncing around in balloons with me to blame, all right? Yeah. Hey, we do have a couple little illusion tricks and stuff like that. If you guys want to get in the sleight of hand, we do have the bacon book, all that good stuff. All that money goes back into our ministry to show other people what you've seen tonight. Sorry, y'all, I'm losing it right now, all right? Yeah, but we do have a very special program called Feed the Children in my house. And I've got 3, they're all here with me tonight. We had to raise our prices a little bit. Half of them are teenagers now, all right? So we're just adjusting. But for real, you guys come by. I do have bacon bookmarks. You guys can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I have a YouTube channel, all right, for those of you that watch YouTube. So you guys can keep in touch with me everywhere I go. And I want to just say, guys, tonight I got inside of this big balloon. You know, it's a lot of fun. And the thing is that we can share God's love if we have God's love. And I want to encourage you to get out of your bubble and share God's love with everybody at work, everybody at school, everywhere you go. And if you'll do that, let me hear you say, amen. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. You guys are awesome. Let me pray for you guys. Lord, we thank you for this night. We thank you so much that we can come here and just have a great time. Lord, that we can just relax, have fun with our friends and family, and just have a good time. Lord, that you love us and that we can share your love with others, Lord. And if there's any way tonight that we need to ask somebody about what it means to follow you, Lord, that we'll find a person that has your love. And Lord, we'll talk to that person. Guys, we love you. We praise your name. And all of God's kids said, amen.
Yeah. We're so glad that Keith came and spent some time with us tonight. I just want to encourage you guys, if you are an adult in the room that you are a follower of Jesus Christ, would you just raise your hand if you have made this commitment to follow Christ? Now, I want you to look around. There are several adults that are here tonight. You can put your hands down. If you have a question about what it means to follow Christ, what it means when Keith said you have to have the love of Christ in your life and in your heart before you can share the love of Christ, whether you're driving home or whether you're leaving this place or whether you're just standing around looking at all the cool things on Keith's table, why don't you ask somebody, what does that mean? What does it mean to follow Christ? What does it mean to trust him? What does it mean to have his love in your life? And I know that anybody that you ask that of will want to share that with you and want to talk to you about that more tonight, okay? Well, I am so thankful that we had the opportunity to come together tonight and celebrate. And I'm sure you're just as excited about your word tonight, about school starting this week, right? Hey, you are. That's great. Hey, if you're here in the Duncan area, as Miss Jana said a moment ago, on Wednesday, the last Wednesday of this month, the 28th, we're going to be meeting at Kittyland Park, and we're gearing up for a fun year of Awanas. And so it's a great way to learn God's Word, learn about the Lord, and to memorize His Word. So we'd love to see you out at the Awana kickoff at Fuquay Park at Kittyland. So Keith prayed for us just a minute ago, so I'm here to say his table is out there. Enjoy some time hanging out with one another, meeting Keith, and getting a chance to talk to him. God bless you guys for coming, and have a great night.